What's up, everybody? Lee from Champions Chat hopping on. Rusty will be on with me in just a few moments. Get the chat room set up here. Yeah, there we go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's get us started. Faction roll call. And get that pinned. There we go. All right. Unable to pin. What's up, Skimp? Texan CP, CM Punk, always the first to jump on the faction roll call, even though it won't let me post it or pin it for whatever reason here. I don't know why. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. Hello, Sensei Crease. How are ya? We'll be chatting tomorrow. Deputy Dog, Blood's checking in. Ahigyo, we will show you. Is that Hinio? Anyway, we will show you the blog here in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I don't have Twitch app, just watching your video from this morning. Can I explain how an affiliation strap works? Absolutely. An affiliation strap goes on one of your promoters or one of your coaches or trainers, and then it allows you just to use them on multiple people. So if most affiliation straps are two times affiliation. So let's say you've got that on one of your IOW promoters, you can use it on 2 people, and then it kind of maxes out. So pretty easy. There's a Twitch update. Uh-oh. We're going to get started with, hey, how you doing? I believe in Super Hendry. We get started with a faction roll call. It wouldn't let me tag it for whatever reason. Pin it. Let's see if it'll, there we go. There we go. Faction roll call. Where are you at? Let me know who you're from. Who are you representing? Flash feud today, Kingo. Sort of depends on what geographical location you're in. It's Friday, not Thursday for Flash feud. What's up, OG? Can you see? What's up, homeless dude? TNM in the house. Texas CP. There are a few 4-time affiliation straps. That's right. Team Slam in the house. You're on the list. Big Fritz, hey Lee, how you doing? King Smithy, how you doing? Degenerate XX off the top rope. Keep those faction roll calls going. Show your faction some love in the chat here as we get started. Rusty will be with us in just a couple moments. He may or may not be here in time for the first blog read. We'll see. Hip designer, why so early? Well, in terms of why are we on a Thursday, because I had a rare week where I don't have Taekwondo tonight. Usually I'm at Taekwondo almost exactly when this stream is going live, and it lasts until about 75% of the way in, so I can rarely, if ever, lead this. So when I can sign up for the Thursday blog read, I try to. Thank you, Little Bitty. I appreciate that. Dylan, what's up? Welcome. Representing Toxic Mafia. Zanzibar Land is present. I think I said off the top rope already. Let me text Rusty. Let's see how he's doing. About to get started. There we go. So who do you guys think the character is this weekend? Oh, wait, never mind. We don't do that anymore, do we? Coach Rick, he's not getting dinner. He had a parent that was supposed to come get their kids, and they didn't get there soon. And so he's having some issues. What else we got? NWO Broken Skulls. Will Rusty have a delay? Almost inevitably, yes. Almost inevitably. And I'm not eating dinner yet. I will eat afterwards. It's 6 o'clock here. Normally I would be eating dinner, but it's okay. What gym damage strap do you have to have at Taekwondo? Nice. One of these days, I'll show my belt. It's got my name, since I'm a black belt. It's got my name, and on one side in English and the other side in Korean. So I don't know if that counts as medals, but it's kind of cool. I like it. KSMA Slayers in the house. Stephen Randall, I'm gonna allow. Well, I can't allow that just right yet because if it universally unblocks that, let's see here. Yeah, see, it added a permitted term. That's all right. It'll be all right. What's up, Merrick's? Good to see you. Rating in with a party of 42. That is incredible. If you don't know, somehow, Merrick's Gaming, click on his name on there. Go ahead and subscribe to him on YouTube and on Twitch and in your heart. Because he has earned it. He has earned the right to your heart. So give it to him, and we'll go from there. New Era Click in the house. The Sworn Few in the house. Jay Smashkez, how you doing? We're going to connect right after this and do a community spotlight. And then I got one again tomorrow. What's up? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, Telvin? Fish Can't Swim. Big Fritz, glad to see you. Fifth Element, glad to see you. Tell Rusty to bring enough food for the extra 42. Yeah, he's not getting to eat. He's stuck in a parent line, man. Venomous Vipers in the house. Chris Saru, thank you. That Seth pull, that video was, or that pull set was about to be just, and then right at the end, pull Seth freaking Rollins. Woo! Phil, WCW, what a tease. So if you haven't watched our videos, every week we do, whether we do the blog read, the brog read if it's a professor, when we do it the WCW, the weekend contest walkthrough, because, well, we signed a non-disclosure document that gives us the rights to use in limited capacity related to this game WWE intellectual property. So why shouldn't I then call it the WCW? House of McDuck, good to see you. DXL Elite on the house. Very pleased with Muda's rating. Jay Smashka says, long first day back at work. It'll be a fun spotlight session. I may or may not be enjoying libations. Well, don't hit them too hard before we go into this. Going for Muda tonight and determination in the house. Do you think we'll get 723 Cody Shards this weekend? Well, I can answer that question in about 3 minutes. I don't have a Twitch app, but I will tell you in the free section, there is not that many. But anyway, we'll see. It's my faction name. Oh, I know. That's why I permitted it, Stephen Randall. How you doing, Restate? Bearded one guy. Okay, so you were higher than me in Showdown faction. Showdown event, I literally just fought you before I hopped on the stream a few minutes ago and stole some of your notoriety. Sorry about that. Wait, we can do drunk spotlights? Preferably not. I don't know. They could be entertaining, but I don't know. Wow, Beanie got the new Naomi. That is impressive. She is very good. My biggest struggle with her continues to be that I don't have Focus Striker shards. So if I were to get her, which I didn't try for her, I would have to, she'd be like Brett. I got Brett last month. He's sitting at 5 gold on my roster because I can't do squat with him. Eagles down, needs 74 Creed shards. We'll address that here shortly. 26 Julius shards. Yep, we'll talk about that. Not an intoxicated J Smashkez. Yeah, just got Striker Naomi. Hey, another person just said that. We want a confusing spotlight. I'll do one. I'm always up for them, McMenemy. You can message me on Twitch, that's for sure. Because, we try to do a couple community spotlights a month. We had a stretch where Tubob was on there, follow Tubob, where we had Flex from Woken on there. We had Pokemaster Hunter, and then kind of had a little pause there for a second. So Smashkez is going to kick us off again for next week, and then we got one scheduled also tomorrow. So yes, Ethan, weekend. Also, how you doing, Ethan? Good to see you. Weekend Flash Foods. So glad you got Trish. Super Henry. Hopefully you have good news about Brett Shards. Yeah. Did I just create a drunken spotlight sessions? Feature, wow. Brought new Brett to 6-star gold, so if I do get Naomi, she won't go up for a while. Yep. The 2 and 2 Bob stands for two phone. Nope, not reading that. I already kind of Flash Flex. There we go. Flex is a good dude. I should get Aussie Plate or Gunther or RK Bro. That's a really good question, Cancer. The Aussie Plate is good, and typically I say if you have an opportunity to get a plate over a character, the plate is the best way to go because you never know who the plate is going to be good on, and just being honest, it's a really good plate. I mean, it's for 10K. I mean, that turned out to be harder to get than I thought it would be. But for 10K, there's a number of people that can use it. Merrick's has got a really good video on KO. Professor's got a really good video on KO with it. You can use it on Zombie Becky, which I'm going to try out at some point. I think that's pretty spicy, pretty interesting. But honestly, Aussie, if you don't have the Barber's Blades, that's the plate to use on him. If you do have the Barber's Blades, it's 50-50. I'd have to see which one of them is better. What's up, Scon? We'll give it about one more minute, and then New Age won't work on Z Becky. Interesting. She creates black. Oh no! All you got to do is break 20 trap gems. We could try it. Yeah. Yeah, she does rely on being. Yeah, that makes sense, Screeny Weenie. That makes sense. I mean, technically, it would work if you have enough left on the board, but definitely you would have to really, really hope that she does. That makes sense. You guys are making too much sense. All the sense in the world, actually, here. Rumble in the Jungle, welcome Platinum Patrick. Zimbo, the Aussie week-long was a ton of fun. You got the new skill plate for Aussie, and Shard recruited Powerhouse Bianca. Hey, you and I are on similar paths. That's the reason I fought Bearded One and why I'm actually chasing more of a leaderboard score, which I never do. Because if I can get, like, I think it's 3,600 more of the prize ball medallions, then I will also have gotten the plate and recruit Powerhouse Bianca. So you and I are going to be twins. Beanie HCA, Grigo Live, you have the medals from the last event. Can you use them in the future? I don't know what medals you mean. If they're prize wall currencies, no. If they're something that's like for a limited, specifically for a tour, no. If it's like a medal as in like a plate, then yeah, or you can always use those. Got enough shards to recruit King of Pop Style from the Mega, and then you got him 6-star bronze. Why? Be bouncing back and forth. Hall of Fame game is on tonight. No worries. Grab the Aussie plate. Good job, Sailor Jerry. I think you'll like it. Gumsy, now unsure to take LA Knight or Tiffy plate. Oof, that's a big one. So we did a Should You Take LA Knight 6-star gold just last week, but it just posted a couple days ago. It's not bad. Bearded Guy, my in-game name's Knight of the Sun, just like all my content is and stuff. So Knight of the Sun. All right, I don't see Rusty, so we're going to get started here in a second, but just finishing up Gumsy. Again, I almost usually always say if you can take a plate over I would say so over a character. LA Knight's really good. I know some people don't like him near as much, but he's good. But that plate, there's some people that plate can really help, and most especially if I had it, which I do not, I would put it on Heavy Metal Rhea because it just is overkill. No! I shouldn't have said anything, Bearded Guy. I got to go back in there when I get some more energy. All I got to be is in the top 80. As long as I'm in the top 80, then I should be okay. Well, all right. No Rusty yet. So the first blog read is just going to be me. Yeah, he's got to hook up his coconuts on Gilligan's Island. Just going to be me for this one, but we're about to get into it. Rusty will be on as soon as these parents show up and pick up their kids with what he is doing. So let me go into the blog and get this recording started. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat. Rusty will be here as soon as some parents get to pick up their kids from a line of some kind. But we're here with your WCW Weekend Contest walk through where the big boys play. And it is finally Cody Rhodes weekend. He's got that weird Mascala de la Muerte mask on with the wings. Looks like Homelander here. But you've seen him, right? He's not a surprise. Naomi was a surprise, though. They got you on that one, didn't they? So we are talking about the biggest summer story of the Flash feuds. Champions. We are approaching the final Summer of Darkness weekend leading into this year's SummerSlam. Enjoy PLE-friendly Flash feuds. That's something you can't say a lot of times really fast. 800 Cody Rhodes The Story continues shards, but for the person in chat who asked, can I get 728 of them? Just pay attention to how many of those are available for grinding versus for premium. The story continues shards, contest bags throughout the weekend, and you finally can get new Julius Creed gear on the prize wall, which I've been wondering. Like, I thought last weekend would have been Julius gear weekend. Yeah, 86 or McMenemy, that's correct. Now, please note that all of this is an early draft. It is subject to change, so always check in-game before you jump to conclusions. Here's the schedule. Solo contest begins 8/2. That would be tomorrow as we're reading this at noon Pacific time and ends on the 5th. Faction Superstar competitions begin at noon, ends on the 5th. War Scores, let me move my mouse for those screenshotting. War Score competitions, 8/2 at noon, and notice this one goes till 3 a.m. Pacific time, or as Professor would say, specifically Pacific time. Wars competition number 2 begins 8/3 at 3 a.m. and goes until 1 p.m. And then War Score competition 3, there's only 3 this time, not 4, begins 8/3 at 1 p.m. and goes till 8/4 at 1 p.m. Flash feuds begin 8/2, that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific time. That's 9 my time. That's going to be late compared to normal. And then go until 8/4 at noon. So they're doing different times. Make sure you've screenshot this. Make sure you pay attention. Let's see what happens here. All right, reward highlights this weekend. For your chases, you've got Cody Rhodes, 300 regular shards, 500 solo milestone in premium. So you can't guarantee yourself all 800 of those because premium is combination of spend, having the right characters, etc., etc. So 300 regularly available, 500. I personally need almost every one of those to recruit him. So I'm hoping. Tiffy Time shards, there are 100 in solo milestones. And if you're still chasing Trish and happen to be within 50 shards of her, there are 50 shards in the feud battlegrounds, which we will get to. Here we go. Prize wall. Notice, prize wall. Doesn't say anywhere else yet. Julius's yellow gear plus 4 multi-gem strength. You will notice with that it's different. If you're thinking back to when they announced him originally, that was actually plus 4 MP, but now it is plus 4 multi-strength. And for those who are going, hey, that's a nerf, it wasn't actually that nerfy. It definitely makes him harder to start loaded turn 1, but it's not a nerf in the sense that he still does a massive amount of damage. So, prize wall, get right there. Then you got shards this weekend. They're just showing you an overline of what you can get. Solo Sequoia, for Davey D's words. The Bloodline, Trish Stratus, Dusty Rhodes, Umaga, or Umanga, as Umanga, as Goldie might say. LA Knight, yeah. Becky Lynch, Bodacious Becky, Shinsuke Pop Style, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Glamour EST, and Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Rusty, welcome to the chat.
Welcome, WWE Universe. What's up? We
Well,
are.
we're in the middle of a WCW right now here. Yeah, you slide. New Age Caveman said Rusty's sliding in all smooth like he just got sprayed with WDB 40. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, we got some straps on there. The Cody Rhodes strap for 100% gem damage. The Ultimate Reward strap for Cody Rhodes. What's the difference? One of them is guaranteed 100% gem damage. The other is just, it's going to fit Cody Rhodes, but could be random other factors. Ultimate Reward for Julius Creed, for Tiffy Time, and for Brutus Creed, as if anybody's going to use him beyond this month. Also, Modern Powerhouse, Modern Trickster, Modern Technician, and Modern Trickster. Rusty, if you're following along, we just hit the word other on there. And you guys can see on screen basically some econs, some Fury medals, tokens, moment bags, skill plates. Find these contest superstars in bags and milestones in the tours. So the biggest summer story bag, there's a chance at Cody Rhodes, but honestly, you're going to probably get 20 shards of somebody that you see there, or maybe a few that are down below that you don't. All right, we're at solo contest. Are you caught up, Rusty? Do you want to read that section?
I'm always ready. I was born ready.
I was born ready. Go ahead. You read this one.
Solo contest as a max milestone of 12 million points. 800 Cody Rhodes. The story continues shards. I think I just felt a little heart palpitation when I read that. 100 Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy Time shards, the 4 biggest summer story bags, 33 biggest summer story medallions, and the top 200 can earn more. Cody Rhodes, the story continues shards, and 6-star gold tokens.
So, Rusty, before you keep reading, let me just tell you, we already addressed this in the chat. 300 of those Cody Rhodes shards are available regular, 500 are premium. So don't get the heart palpitations yet, because we gotta navigate the premium side of things.
That is true. But you know what's going to help us get there is our Battlegrounds competition. With a max milestone of 200 million, and the top one, I already see it, is getting Cody, at least on that graphic. Superstar shards, it looks like 50 Trish Stratus Canadian Icon shards available, 8 biggest summer story medallions, 10K biggest summer story feud loot coins, the 3 biggest summer story bags, 2,125,000 biggest summer story solo contest points are on the line, and the top one, will it be you? Will it be me? Will it be two, Bob? Who will it be? It's a 4-star gold Cody Rhodes. The story continues. The top 800 can earn up to 250,000 of the biggest summer story solo contest points on the leaderboard. And we're going to unfurl that for you right now. This is actually the most important part of the blog, and I'm sure you're going to want to get your screenshots ready. Is that right, Lee?
Yeah, I've got him. I've got him sitting there for him.
So here are your battleground contest superstars. Cody Rhodes. The story continues. You got 5 million points. Limit 4. Solo Sequoia, the Bloodline, 3.3 million. Limit 4. Dusty Rhodes, Hard Times, 3.3 million. Limit 4. Somebody I have. Damian Priest, the Judgment Day.
Right.
Million, limit 4, and Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness, 1.25 million, limit 4. Yeah, there's some rare ones there, but there's also some low-hanging fruit. Get your next set of screenshots ready, or pause if you're watching this WCW on demand. Feud 2 is going to have Julius Creed, the Creed brothers, 3.3 million, limit 4. Sami Zayn, the champ, that's the new Acro Sammy, 3.3 million, limit 4. Eddie Steiner Bros, 3.3 million, limit 4. And Brutus Creed. There's your powerhouse freebie of the month coming into play for 1.25 million, limit 4. So it looks like 2 and 2, right? Like kind of 2 rare, 2 semi-available. And then feud 3. This is only a 3 feud weekend, right? And the female feud is really long. So we've got Trish Stratus, Canadian Icon, 3.3 mil, Limit 4, Bianca Belair, Glamorous. That's the powerhouse legend, 3.3 million. Limit 4, Becky Lynch, Bodacious Becky. That's your tech legend, limit 4. Tiffy Time, 3.3 million. And you get 8 of those. All right. Tiffy's getting us big points. Nikita Lyons, ready to pounce. Our NXT standout, 3.3 million, limit 4. Any Rhea Ripley, 1.25 mil, limit 4. And any Bailey, 1.25 million, limit 4. Gonna be good.
Looks like it.
Biggest summer story faction contest. Max milestone is 49,999,999 points. With one,
They couldn't give us one more point.
I know, right? Give us one more faction point, Scopely. One biggest summer story medallion. 3 biggest summer story bags at stake. With the top 1,000 factions, can earn up to 500,000 biggest summer story solo contest points on the leaderboard.
Rusty, are we in one of the top 1,000 factions?
I hope
Is
so.
there anybody who's not?
I hope we are at the end of the weekend at least.
Wow.
Lee, I noticed I have had Siri on transcribing nearly everything I've said in a text to you. I'm going to send that text to you now.
Oh my gosh, you did. Oh my goodness.
It's
Wow, it's actually really
outrageous.
detailed as well.
Look at it, says, will it be you? Will it be me? Will it be Bob? Who will it be? That's when it started. I don't know why. All right. So the War Score competition, the top one on the leaderboard can get Cody Rhodes. The story continues at 3-star gold with 150,000 biggest summer story faction contest points each War Score competition. So you'll get a total of 3 of those, and they'll be resetting each competition. Nothing to unfurl that I can tell. All right. And the limited time tours. This is one of my favorite parts. All right. Who we get to see on the tour? Friday, the story continues. Contest superstar rewards end on Saturday. So I'm guessing that's a 24-hour tour, Lee.
Yeah, you'll see some bonus stuff for him here soon that ends
Cody
on
Rhodes,
Saturday.
the story continues. Also, Friday, there's going to be a challenge tour with normal, 6-star, is hard, technician, and hell powerhouse requirements. And then your CSS is any raw superstar. So your raw 6-star, raw technician, and raw powerhouse is going to be used there. Friday, biggest brawl is going to have a modern requirement, and any Imperium and any Judgment Day superstar as our contest superstar. Saturday, the Creed brothers going to have a modern requirement and a Creed Bros contest superstar. I'm assuming that's either Creed. Saturday,
so.
Extreme Rules, Leech Gems. Come on, give me the Leech Gems. I love them. With any Trickster as the contest superstar. And Sunday, Extreme Rules, Multiply Gem, probably the most powerful gem in the game, with any Technician as the contest superstar.
So your Miz and your CM Punks are going to come in pretty handy. And then Trickster, Leech Gems, you got your Akam and, some of those guys.
Yep. House of McDuck asks, question, are there 1,000 factions? I bet there are. Some of them might be dormant, though.
Right.
So,
Yep,
Yeah. Rewards, 20 of the biggest summer story medallions. Requires the new Cody Rhodes. So that's going to be on his limited tour. 6.3 million biggest summer story solo contest points in the tours. 1 biggest summer story bag. 1 biggest summer story feud boost. That is your still steps. Let me unfurl the next. Flash feud requirements. This is another screenshot worthy or pause worthy moment as we look at feud 1 starting August 2nd. Lee, can you believe it's August already? And August 2nd, feud 1 starts at 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm assuming that's after SummerSlam, and it's going to go until 8/3 at 2 a.m. Pacific.
Well, that's Friday night, so SummerSlam's Saturday.
So it's pre SummerSlam. Top line requirement, Cody Rhodes, the story continues to get that juicy bonus. Middle line is requiring Solo Sokoa and any Trickster at 6-star. And then an open spot, and you see that bonus. You guys have already seen these, and they've been loaded into the game this week. And then bottom line has a Rhodes family requirement, 5-star, any modern, any showboat, and an open. Your first time wins with a superstar and a brawl is how you get even more points, 65K for each first time win with a superstar in a brawl. Feud 2 starting Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific. What's that? 9, 10, 11 Eastern, and it's going to end, at 3
Sunday
p.m.
at noon.
No, it's only Saturday, right? 8-2.
No, it should say till 8-4, because otherwise it's 8-3 at 8 p.m. until noon. Or it is 8 a.m. Wait,
yeah,
I'm
no,
confused.
It's the morning feud. It's just a Saturday morning. It's
that's the Saturday morning one. Sorry, you're right.
8, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so it's a 4-hour feud on Saturday morning. Top line requirement, Julius Creed of the Creed brothers. Look at that. I like that top line. Middle line bonus, I love the gracious inclusion of the Steiners here and any 6-star technician. And they're going to be boosting the bleed damage. Wow, think about Ozzy there with the traps and the bleed damage. And then the bottom line bonus requirement is going to be any Raw at 5-star, any Judgment Day, any Powerhouse, and an open slot. Again, first time wins with a Superstar and Brawl, give you 65,000 points. Our final feud and our longest feud of the weekend is going to begin Saturday night. This is the one that starts after SummerSlam, ends after SummerSlam at 9 Pacific, midnight Eastern on Saturday night. And top line, so this is a female feud 3, and there are 4 females to enter the brawl. Top line bonus or top line requirement is Trish Stratus, Canadian Icon, and another. You'll have middle line requirement, Tiffany Stratton at 6-star. So if you haven't brought her up yet, might want to be thinking about that. Any Powerhouse at 6-star, and then your bottom line requirements, any Rhea Ripley at 5-star, any Raw, any Technician, and an open slot. I've said it twice, I'll say it a third time. First time wins with a Superstar and a Brawl gives you 65,000 points. So if you have one person that you use over and over and over, you are not going to get those 65K points.
That's right. Well, then what you always end with, how do we get them a guaranteed 4-star gold Cody Rhodes, Rusty?
Now, we've got a lot of people on stream with us tonight that
do.
Over almost 200, and I want you to listen to my words. This is your easiest route to get a free Cody Rhodes. You can either be number 1 overall in all of champions, and the odds will possibly be stacked against you, or you could enter the loot, spin the loot, and again, the odds will be difficult or challenging, but could be very rewarding. Or you could just take 1 hot minute and leave us some constructive feedback in our official forum contest, because one of those entrants is going to be walking away with a free Cody Rhodes. Free, guys and girls, free. So if you want to spin the loot, do it. If you want to enter the contest, do it. If you want to try to be number 1 overall, do it. And I'll tell you, the fastest route to raising that Cody up is probably leaving us some thoughtful, considerate, intelligent. So that will eliminate some of us from the forum, but some constructive feedback.
That's right. Well, a couple questions coming in. We're going to answer them in just a second. But before we do that, we're going to end this video for the YouTubes. So everybody on Twitch, say hi to YouTube. We're glad to see you. And if you have questions, drop them in the comment section below. But we appreciate every single one of you. Hope you do really well on this SummerSlam weekend. And it's an honor to smash gems alongside you. Bye. right, we got that video out. Rusty, we got some questions in the chat. Which ones do you want to highlight here?
Exciting. I'll start with this one. Was there a faction event?
Yes.
There is absolutely a faction event, and it's the same event, I believe, that has happened the last few Flash feuds. And I'm pulling it up to the blog just to highlight that one more time. And Lee, if you've got it ready, dive in.
I don't yet. Hold on here.
Okay.
You can go ahead and answer.
I'm swiping around looking for it. So
Right.
it's after the solo contest. Here it is. Biggest summer story faction contest. Max milestone of 50 million. So as your faction gathers
There we are.
medallions and bags, right? The top 1,000 factions can earn up to 500,000 biggest summer story solo contest points from the leaderboard for the faction contest. It doesn't, however, look like this section unfurls, but I'm expecting the typical, Evo reward, 6-star. So typically you want to do your fuses, your star fills, your IOW Evos, right? This is the time where we go all in as a faction in Flash feuds. But, so it says no bonuses for fusing characters. Yes, we just don't have them explicitly written in the blog. But we are expecting, that's basically a staple of Flash feud weekends. Is that right, Lee?
Yeah, you'll notice a lot of it, they've kind of taken some feedback that, hey, the blog says the same thing every week on certain things, so it kind of takes into account, like, if you don't know what a Flash Feud weekend is, it's got the same basic elements of that, but there are, the tweaks this way. It shows you what rewards are you getting, it shows you what, the things you might have questions on, kind of goes from there. So, yeah.
Next question is, where are the Julia shards this weekend? I can go back up to the journey, and yes,
there's none.
He is omitted from the reward highlights this weekend. Yeah. His gear, however, is on the prize wall.
Which doesn't show.
Strength gear. It says main prize wall, and there's a standalone section of just Julius's gear.
Yep.
Or am I on the old draft of the blog?
No, that's it. Yeah, it just says main prize wall, and then it doesn't show pictures. It just tells you what is there. But there's no Julius shards to be found. Now, for those who have gotten used to this flow and format, though, on the Monday, which would be next Monday, before the new MLC begins, they often have usually paid, let's be honest, but also sometimes some other ways to get those last bit of shards. So if you're really close, maybe don't spend this weekend and save it for Monday. But again, that's not a guarantee. We don't know for a fact that loot is coming. It just has the last 2 months.
Yeah, there's been a really nice finale loot that's been shards only the last few months. And that's how I actually got to Canadian Icon Trish. Was that carried me across the finish line. Let me check other questions.
Theory Brute, we did see Feud CSS. Yes, let me scroll down here.
Someone said constructive feedback is not my forte. I love that.
Event list has a mail blitz listed for Monday, or MLE, month-long event blitz. Yeah, oftentimes they have those. Usually the month-long events blitz, if you didn't get most of the characters from the month-long event, you don't get to play. However, Ozzy was free, Brutus was free, Tiffy was obtainable through play, so maybe, hopefully.
Right. Right. Somebody said, hey, I didn't want to take Tiffy up, and then dang it, right? So
right, you got to have her 6-star if you want to get that midline bonus this weekend.
That's important. Yeah. And then we've got one person asked, did they get rid of the Flash Feud shard loot? No, we mentioned it. There was specifically shard loot coins that were part of this contest, and I thought it was about 3,000. I said a number. I read that number. I'm gonna try to find it for you, friend. Um, let's see. Shard loot. It was after the CSS. It was. I think it was a.
Yes, there is a faction competition. Yes, you will be able to get the final vinyl. That's a great one. Final vinyl for Cody Rhodes. That will be in this event.
I know there's shard loot, doggone it. Let me
D
find
Mayer,
it.
there is no list of a moment. In fact, Professor messaged me right before this stream came up and was like, "So, is there a moment?" I was like, "I don't see anything about a moment."
Well, if there is, we don't know about it, and maybe Professor Monday will have the pleasure of announcing it. But I would say this: we got 2 last month, right, with Imperium and
Right.
Miz. So maybe it evens out. I don't know. I love moments. I'm kind of a moment fiend. So
D Mayer, no idea if there's a victory tour for Naomi or not. That hasn't been brought up that I've seen.
yeah. So they're checking on that. There was an inquiry earlier today about a potential Naomi victory tour. HD said the feud prizes for the first feud has 10K loot coins listed, and if I remember, those are the shard loot coins.
Yeah, they should. They're not going to give you 10,000 regular.
Right.
Although Grant could go camping again, but that would really break the game.
Let's see.
That would get rolled back.
Riot. I'd like that too. You know what I think they did instead of a Tiffy moment? This is just my 2 cents. I think Naomi in the entourage and the plate is how they addressed Tiffany's power upgrade. Now, that's just my 2 cents. That's how I'm reading between the lines.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of. I mean, I could see that. I could see that being a reality for it. I don't know that. I don't know that there's gonna be a moment. I really thought she could use one. I really thought it would be wise, but it is what it is.
Us. It's always about us getting a new moment, right?
Right. Yeah.
You know who could use a new moment? Everyone in the community, because we love moments.
Yeah. Well. Ay.
This is why I do it. I do it for the laughs. And
you do it for the. You're here for the lulls.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, Beluski said, "Hey, it cost that trainer to get a free trainer. I need to pay to upgrade a trainer that I got for free." That's funny.
Jeez. Wow. Well, what other questions we got?
Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. I had someone DM me and say, I need help walking through on where to sign in to give the constructive feedback. I tried last month. I kept getting an error. I tried again. I'm not getting the same. What am I doing wrong? I can say this. If you're logged into the portal and you, at the bottom where it says WWE Champions Forum, you will then get a second screen that you have to log in again. Easiest way, I think, is your Scopely ID. So you have to use your Scopely ID right there to get in to the second layer of the forum. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a second sign in, and I'm not sure about the Facebook login. I just haven't used that in a while.
Gotcha.
Julius Shards again with the Julius Shards. Julius Shards, I don't think we'll see them in this particular feud contest reward structure. So you'll want to keep your eyes peeled and see our Julius Shards anywhere else, even in the coin shop, right? You might have some Emblems, your monthly emblems, you may have to consider using to get Julia shards, or you may have to consider if you have any of the 5-star Brutus prize wall coins, you may have to get some Julia shards there as well. So those are options.
Mm. Yeah, and I mean that's probably how some people are going to have to. I mean, that's the way I've had to get people.
Mm-hmm.
I used mine to get Julius a week ago, I mean, so I wasn't waiting until the end, but literally, like, if I was going to get the reward points for him, I had to do it then. So I don't have, like, I could have gotten that 100% powerhouse modern era strap that I could have used on Cody if I ever get him, and I couldn't. So, it is what it is.
Lee, are you showing off the dark matter plate? Is that what you have going on?
The Dark Master, maybe, maybe.
Sorry, that's right. Well, someone in the chat asked, and so I just wanted to highlight that you were doing what the chat asked for, if that is in fact what you do it.
Nice. It is, yeah. So I don't prefer this move set. This is the one that was set up on here, and that's okay. I think the bleed moveset is going to be way above and beyond the better way to go. But with this moveset, you can hit the dark matter or master plate twice. So you throw the traps, you can throw the traps, you can break all of them, and then if you do the other skill plate that throws out red gems as well, you can just flood the board multiple times with black, some red, some black, some red. It's a pretty nice setup here. So boom, look at all of those, and then it hit itself again. So with no medals whatsoever, no trainers, he still hit 30 million with nothing attached to him but that plate. So I'll run it back with other things and show it on there too. Yes, the bleed moveset is contingent on King Woods. That is a good shout out.
I just wanted to say that because I know some of our viewers, right? They may not have King Woods, and so grabbing that Aussie plate and using this moveset that Lee is going through gameplay with, and boosting the black gems, the black gem boost move that also has the sub reversal on it, that's probably going to be like the hot build if you don't have King Woods.
Yeah, agreed. And if you get the Bowler of Darkness there, he also then gets even more trap gem damage, which is super nice. But as you can see, I didn't think Tiffy was on there, so I said no trainers, but that was with Tiffy. Still, that is with one trainer and one trainer alone, and he hit for that amount, for 28 million. So once we attach some trainers, you'll see.
Just confirm this is 6 gold, correct?
Yeah, we're on the candy store, the big candy store account. So 6 gold.
Damage was confusing the chat because of maybe the lack of entourage. So they were trying to figure out how you were running him, how high you were running him.
Oh, right. Yeah, I literally hadn't switched anything over. I was originally thinking about doing a run it back on Cora Jade because Twit, that is, TWIT, in our server for Champions Chat has been posting screenshots of Cora Jade hitting insane amounts of damage, and I'm just not replicating it. Even on the candy store here, I did some things to try it, and it's just not clicking for me. So it might be one of those. By the way, we didn't say hi to Sorzoro. Sorzoro's in the chat. Might be just one of those big brain ones that I'm just not smart enough to make happen because.
Sorry if anybody's wearing earbuds and they just had to rip them out when I yelled big damage. That's how That's how we tell Cesaro hello. Huge damage.
That's right. By the way, follow Cesaro. He's an incredible content creator. Don't cascade yellow. Dang it.
You know what Cesaro really is, Lee? He's a tinkerer. He tinkers with builds, and he just has this mental acuity that I do not have. I have a very smooth brain. Scientists have said the more ridges that are on your brain, the more intelligent you are. So I always say I have a smooth brain, and guys like Cesaro have a lot more ridges than I do.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know Ruffles got ridges. So
nice.
Yeah, so that was 53 million. He's not going to kick out of that, but notice he still has health left. Now let me show you what I prefer, because I've run this a number of times with that build set, even buffing the thing twice, throwing out the additional trap gems. I just don't like it as much as the build with King Woods. But if you don't have King Woods, but you do have the Dark Master and all of that, that is a good way to go. So I prefer, however.
Can I ask you a question while you're getting that set up, while you're changing out those trainers? So some in the chat are asking about how to get a strap for Ozzy, right? They think, and I would agree, right? Ruthless Aggression can be kind of a tricky era to find. And then even in the shop, when they're using the kind of the random, RNG straps, right? So then you got somebody in the chat said, I bought 4 Ruthless Aggression straps and I got the same Showboat strap and 1 tech. 3 Showboat, 1 tech, no strap that Ozzy can wear, and then just great, right? So I had a similar experience with the RNG. Is there anywhere or any tricks or anything about getting a Trickster Ruthless Aggression strap?
I mean, you kind of named what I was going to say. The prize wall option there, and this did not get everything, but watch his health. Boom, gone. The bleed gets him. So the last move set left 14 million health on him. The bleed took over, even though we didn't get every trap gem, which is rare with the plates that we threw on there. He didn't survive turn 1 even close. So yeah, let's go into the store, into the prize walls real quick, because honestly, I still think that's your best shot. You have a 1 in 6 shot of doing it on the midweek prize wall. Otherwise, there is on the month-long prize wall a chance to get a ultimate strap, but that one is random everything. So you just, oh my goodness, menus, go away.
Hey, Tech Drew, right? He's a staple.
Yeah. Oh, I want to see what the bags are actually real quick, because I just saw, looks like the daily one is Powerhouse Farouk. That's awesome. And then the irregular one is D'Lo Brown. So Farouk and D'Lo Brown.
Some of us in the community do not have D'Lo Brown. That would be excellent.
That would be quite wonderful. D'Lo's pretty good. I know I keep saying other than Muda, there's not a good acro male. That's not true. Wesley and D'Lo Brown are both really solid.
I'm partial to my Devon Dudley, and it might just be nostalgia that makes me really love him. But I've got D'Lo and I've got the Dudley moment, and I'm happy. I'm happy,
yeah.
Right? I only brawl with showboats specifically. That's
nice.
It. Leave me alone, other classes.
Well, the only place to guarantee yourself an Aussie strap that I know of is on the current prize wall, and it's 20,000. Now, should you take that instead of the Dark Master? No, I don't think so, but I mean, that's your call. Should you take it instead of the Bowler of Darkness? Let's be honest, if you're getting 40K this event, you spent a pretty penny. That's all I gotta say.
Just do fit. If you got the 40K, just give yourself 50K.
Right.
Just go all in, big dog.
Wow.
Live your best life.
That's right. So otherwise, you've got the Summer of Darkness prize wall. This is completely random, but there is, if you don't know somehow, right down here, an ultimate strap pack. You're going to get 1 ultimate strap, but it is literally random on top of random on top of random. So the odds of hitting exactly what you need is infinitesimally small with that.
Yeah, that would be astronomically rare.
Right. That would be very rare. So then you go back to where I think most should take a shot at, which is the month-long prize wall. So you've got, like a 60% gem damage. Ruthless Aggression is 2,919. You should be able to even go for a 40% one somewhere here. Yeah,
So,
2,000.
and I'm assuming that's coming back next month, right? And so it might be next month, maybe you prioritize all of your midweek prize wall currency goes into just spamming the Ruthless Aggression era um, strap, instead of
Yeah.
chasing a moment or a gear all month.
Right. Right. I mean, I agree. I agree. Baby Ice says, does a new superstar like Gunther trump the Dark Master plate if you don't have Gunther? So Gunther's a great trainer, +2 purple
Yeah,
MP and 40% purple gem damage. But Gunther's going to be available / recruitable way more frequently, I would guess, than the Dark Master. There's no guarantees that the Dark Master will come back, although, Rusty, you want to talk to that in a not giving anything away sort of way?
well, I don't know anything, so there's nothing to give away. But I would say take the sure thing, friend. I'll give you a cautionary tale that happened to me earlier today. I had about 9K midweek medallions, and I thought I could grab this Acolyte moment. I could grab this, Sammy joins the Bloodline moment, and I even thought, dude, I should grab this Neidhart gear, right? I should grab silver Neidhart Hall of Fame Neidhart gear, and I started with the mental gymnastics, but I really need a strap for, right? So I went in and I did the strap, roll the dice, and I struck out 3 for 3. I got 3 straps that I don't need, and I should take all that to say, take the sure thing that will bring you joy today, right?
Oh no!
Don't be the regret guy. Now I got 100% modern acro strap, but I don't need that. I need tech. I need tech for Charlotte. I need a Charlotte strap. So yeah, I would say take the plate if you've got the 10K, or if you're right at it, keep working, try to get it. Yes, as someone who took Piper Nevin, and the Piper plate was new, friend, take the new plate. We don't yet know what it will be capable of in the future, right?
We don't. I mean, we know some good people it works on now. I mean, Ozzy, for one, great.
Yeah.
But Powerhouse KO, put that plate on Powerhouse KO, it does some things. Hip
That's
Designer, no polls tonight. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, though, I will do polls tomorrow on the official stream. So
Okay, nice. I'm looking at our stream notes here to see what else I need to stay fervent about tonight.
Well, we've got to read the
Did you say
blog one more time here in a bit. What's that?
Did you say Hall of Fame Brutus for the Dark Master plate as well?
I have not yet. No, I have not yet.
So yeah, that's an idea. Hall of Fame Brutus.
Yeah.
Is this your Cora Jade? You're still trying to figure out how to make it?
Yeah, I'd like to do a run it back video. Just put it right there. So here's my problem. So Twit showed us how to do it. He said, or they said, trap, sub, trap, finisher, which is great, except for
right.
it's a sub, so I can't control. So I can only hit the boat plate one time, and then like right now, I can't hit the trap move again. And even when I did get to where it set up, it only hit for 19 million the last time. So I know I'm the problem. I am just trying to figure out what in the world I'm doing wrong. Because look, that was 30 million, but that was still it.
Someone's saying no countdown, Jim.
It's not It's not a countdown, Jim. It's a sub. I know the icon is wrong on it, which is weird, but.
Somebody said if you're going to do pulls tomorrow, just stream until midnight and do your pulls.
Okay, let me clarify. I'm doing pulls on the Cody loot specifically because I am close on there. All right, well, let me look at what Let me look at what Hip Designer said.
On
Increase
our
your
Enter
purple.
the Chat show.
Well, the other red is just increase your purple MP, which I don't need. I don't need to increase my blue MP, and I don't need to steal 6 MP. Create a row break that hits reds. Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be it. See,
Maybe
that's
Hollywood.
just very situational.
Mm.
I could run with Hollywood. That might make sense. Arrow red up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Let me try this again. That makes sense. Make a row break that would break some reds.
You know what
Let's
the
see
most
what
exciting
this-
streams we ever had, Lee, was when the 7th anniversary and they were doing like surprise contests like during the streams,
Right?
and nobody ever knew when it was going to go live. That was really fun.
That was really fun.
Like, guys, they just reworked
Oh, I still...
Chain Gang Cena. he's in the game.
Oh my gosh, go now, go now. Yeah, I remember that.
That was really fun. That was a really fun month.
That screwed up all my buffs. Yeah, I can't do a prop Beluski because, well, I can't. This is exactly how many are on the entire account for that. I don't know why, but we cannot. Oh, darn it. I did not mean to do that. Ah. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll run it back again. But, yeah, I just, like I say, Twitch shows pictures all the time of like 100 million, this million, blah, blah, blah. And I know I'm not that bad. Try to choose and get a 3 match with the boat plate. Yeah, that's what we got. I got the boat plate on there.
I wonder if it's a stipulation tour or something. He's just hitting a bunch of props.
Could be. Yeah, and that's not... I mean, 25 million's respectable. Hopefully she doesn't kick out because I don't want to get subbed. Okay, there we go.
Maybe get Twit on voice chat and say, hey, walk me through this. Walk me through how to do
what
this.
I'm doing wrong here. All right, I'm going to look at a hip again one more time. Arrow red up is what hip says.
Nice, Will Breaker. Thanks. Every time I'm here, it's a great stream. I love that. Gosh, that made my night. What a nice piece of encouragement for us. Thank you.
I'll run this hip designer, but I'll tell you right off, it's not going to hit like what Twit was showing with there, because then you're just increasing your purple MP, but we don't have an issue getting to purple MP with the other setup, and we're trying to break the subs multiple times here. Oh, okay, so the one time I did hit 30 million, I did still have this guy on Ozzy. So let me correct that. I'll try it this way. No Cora slander. We're going to have another Muda fiasco.
Red, then red traps, and purple finish as a test.
Oh, I'm testing it for hip designer. Yeah, but then I'm going to switch back.
Is a Cora Jade big fan. He's a big fan of Cora Jade.
Big fan. I like it.
It's true. It is true.
And we froze. Okay, there we go.
I'm on the good internet
That was
tonight.
only 18 million.
By the way,
You
I'm on
are.
my office internet. So if anyone sees a delay, that's just our Streamlabs equipment. That's not my internet connection.
Yeah, that's true. The delay is... Yep, Master Jim, I was just doing something for Hip Designer real quick to show it. But yeah, that was only 18 million, which is, at 6 gold, that is like a pillow fight at best. So I might keep trying this for a second here. I just want to, because I want to believe. I want to believe that she is as good as others have said.
You want to leave?
I want to believe.
Or do you want to believe in Joe Hendry? Now that he's debuted in NXT, I mean, I think he's fair game to talk about on I'm assuming on this channel. So until I hear otherwise, I might get a DM really quick from somebody saying, "Hey, we can't talk about him."
Right. Clap, clap. Say his name and he appears. Hey,
Goes
Stephen
from
Randall,
trial.
7 years at your job today. Congratulations. I am also seven
Exactly.
years at my jobs.
I hope you got a raise and a promotion, friend. Wishing you the best.
That's right.
Or at least a sheet cake, right? Like a nice, like a, what is that good icing that I like? The cream cheese icing. What is that called? Is it
Uh,
vanilla cream?
cream cheese icing sounds like I mean that sounds like what it is. Have you ever had a nothing bunt cake? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah. They cater a lot of little events around here.
Ooh,
Nothing but
yeah.
cake. Yep.
Nothing bunt cake is spicy good.
Yeah, and they
Oh.
do that. They do that. I think they're going to sponsor our stream, Lee, if we just keep talking
Oh
about
yeah,
food.
if we keep talking about them.
Tonight's stream is sponsored by delicious edible cakes. One bite, a whole cake in one bite, like sushi. Sorry, I have food.
That
I have
sounds
food
phenomenal.
dreams. I have big dreams about food.
You have big dreams about food.
I
I
do.
That's still only gonna get me two. Yeah, I just
Buttercream. Thank you, Kurgan. Buttercream icing. I knew it wasn't called cream cheese. Yes, buttercream. That's the good stuff. That's in Sensei Crease. If they would sponsor us, I would take it. I would take it. Just whatever gets those dollars rolling in our direction, right?
That's right. All right, I think this is the best board I'm gonna have for this. So let me see. Okay, if broken by your opponent, increase the damage of all your gems by 20% for 2 turns. I think we're still in that range. Maybe. Maybe. Man. This is why when people say, you ran this wrong, I'm like, yeah, but does it take 7 years to set up? Because if it does, I'm just
Yeah.
not going for it the same
And
way.
yeah, there is cream cheese icing, but I think it's just called buttercream icing.
Buttercream.
To my knowledge, I think that's what it's called. So
Mm.
that it gives it a fancier name, right?
Mm. That's right. I like it.
I
Well,
love it. Thanks,
Rusty, do we want to do a community should you take 6-star gold, or do we want to do I said we don't have polls. We don't have polls of our own. We could do a reaction video to Soupster's polls if you want to do
oh man,
that.
all that's great. The blog was only what, about 15 minutes with the two of
Yeah.
us probably doing it.
Yeah, so we
So
could save it for like about a half hour from now, give or take.
we already cut a video too, right, for the blog?
We did. In fact, I've already scheduled. That's what I was doing while you were talking. I scheduled it. I made the thumbnail, and it's ready to go.
Okay,
So,
thank you, JD Nash. Buttercream, Lee, this is important information. Buttercream
yeah.
icing, a thing, but it's very different from cream cheese icing. Okay, all right. Now we know.
Now we know. All right, we have a request for all of us
Gameplay.
need is rub the sub and then hit the finisher. I did. It doesn't
All you needed
recharge.
was to run the sub after filling the board and then hit the finisher. So that would be similar to Goat Becky, right? Load the board with traps, force the opponent to break the traps, deal lots of damage, and then pow.
I agree. Again, the issue I'm having with it is that the boat plate isn't getting the red move loaded because the
You know,
exact thing from
we could
Twit
call
right
we could call
here.
Lee or Professor. We could get another content creator to make some content to teach you, you know?
Maybe you should. Yeah, like where's Zorro? Where are you at, man? Merrick's, tell me what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe we need to. Maybe we need to. I'll drop off, and we'll have Cesaro take my place for a little bit, tutor you.
Well, Beanie asked for some Naomi gameplay. I'm gonna show the plus 99 MP moveset for her real quick. I don't do
Nice.
plus 99 MPs in our videos, and tomorrow night when we power rate her, you will not see the plus 99 MP version. You'll see triple green and another variation of this. But if you got plus 99 MP, you can run the hip attack, deal damage, choose 2 columns to make into power gems of strength 659k. Wheelbarrow Stunner, deal damage and 4x7 area to red, and then deal damage and increase your black MP by 10. So this does not work. You can't run it twice, I guess is what I'm saying, without the 99 MP or props. And then you just max out your power gems. So this is power gem, power gem, power gem, and power gem.
So do you think they did power gems because you have to have power to glow? Is that the logic?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I think they do things like that in the game that we just don't pick up on sometimes, and then every once in a while I kind of connect the dots. Like,
right?
Oh, that's very intentional why they did that.
Yeah. Yeah. Ben B said show the move charges. So the first one was charged 7. The second one is charged 6. So they made it where you can't, and there's not a red and black trainer. If there's a red and black trainer in the future, then maybe, just maybe, this could work again. Or if they have a gear for her at some point that is all gems, all moves start with, or whatever. But yeah, we got a whole board, half a board full of these. We are going to break one row, and there's nothing we can do about that. But we're turning them all red, which reloads the move set, which goes again. And then, oh, you know what? That was my mistake there. I didn't take off the boat plate, or the other one there. Yep, that was my bad. Hold on. I should have taken off the sheriff's badge because she does make red. I was thinking the plates won't matter. They're not going to trigger anyway. They do. They did.
I'm going to turn off camera just for a moment to grab some water to continue to be able to stream with excellence tonight. I'll be right.
Sounds good. All right. Let me show it to you one more time here, Ben B. This time with no plate that's going to screw us up. But functionally, you're getting 3 columns of gems that are each doing 600 and whatever it is, 629 or something along those lines. So 21 times 600k is what we're doing. Yeah, 659. 659. So we'll drop those 2. We'll increase it. And then we'll pop them again. If you watched our Run It Back video, you know that I don't like this moveset plus 99. I don't. Willbreaker, your internet's failing or Rusty's is? Rusty said he was going to take a break real quick so he could get some water. So it was about 40 million, give or take. 40 million. So without plus 99 MP, it does about 22 was the hardest that I saw. Yeah, so many clicks, House of McDuck. I agree. And actually her best moveset, or at least my favorite, is triple green. It's a little clicky. I mean, you start with your sub, so it, that right away is going to tell some people that they probably don't want to run her in feud. But it is pretty spicy. And I like it. So you run the 7 MP green, Feel the Glow, color submission, choose 8 gems to make into green sub, and do damage for 5 turns. That's a big sub, but they don't turn into anything, so you're not concerned about leaving any behind. The roundhouse kick, deal damage, increase your green gem damage by 300% for 1 turn, and then the head scissors takedown, deal damage, and make the board green. Make the board green, the whole thing. So let's do this and then take away punk. So in order to start loaded turn 1 with this, post 99 MP, because you can see this right here for 9 without it. You do need to have your green MP at 6 to get started, so 7 with the turn 1. So you need steel and somebody else that does 2 MP. I don't have Big Papa Pump on my account, so don't feel bad if you don't have them on yours. I don't. You're going to need that right there to get her loaded. But there are a bunch of other people that you can run with that 2 MP. And then you just replace Santa Hogan here because we don't need the extra 1 MP with one of the ones that does green gems, and go from there. And then on your plates, the All Heart is your best bet. You can also set up something like this with the KO show, green into black, and she's pretty good. Hold on, I'll show you. I swear, Furpo just sends health packs to these accounts because of me. Because I just kill the characters and then heal them up right away. Ben B says the best content Rusty's delivered. Wow, that's interesting. So you're gonna start loaded with 7, but you need to get 10 to get to your head scissors takedown post 99 MP. So you just got to make 1 green match. That's it. Everything else you can do whatever you want with, because these don't turn into anything, which is actually kind of surprising. But you want at least one of them to drain them down, because like otherwise she's gonna get us, and go from there. And then all you got to do is hit your buffs. So you got green gems are doing 244 because of the All Heart plate. You hit a 300% buff right here, and now they are doing 977 per green gem, and you're about to make the entire board green gems. So yeah, it's good. It's good. 54 million, which isn't 60. It isn't 60, but it is really good. They're subbed. You're going to keep going every single turn. So it's not as fast for feuding as a lot of people are going to like. It's a little more control-y than your focused characters usually are, but you're never going to lose. And it's not like a super defensive moveset, because a lot of times I'll say you're never going to lose with a super defensive moveset, but it literally takes you 10 turns. She's doing 54 million damage a turn. You're going to win. Like, you're going to win. It's not bad at all. KV777777. If the subs turned into multiplies, she would be much better. I agree. Yes. But 54 million for a female striker is not bad. Rusty, welcome back. We have people chatting about your absence in the comments section here.
Yeah, I just had to go get a tub of buttercream frosting and eat it.
Wow.
You know the struggle.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, well, what do you think about Naomi? Have you seen her? Have you run her yet?
So I just watched a little bit of the content that we made, and gosh, she's good, and she meets a need, I think, in the female roster. I did not go after her this weekend, or this week, but I think Naomi's approaching legendary status, right? And she deserved a new upgrade in the game with an all new character. So I think it's great. I would say my one thought I had, you hit on this a little earlier, Lee, but you said, man, if we had a black and red MP trainer, I am dreaming, right, that they're going to continue doing those dual MP. And if we ever have another NXT event, it'd be really cool to keep that with NXT superstars. So I don't know if that's anything they have in the talks or the works, but just in my dreams of dreams, I'm thinking, give us a whole new cycle of dual MP trainers, and it would be phenomenal, and it would change maybe so many things that are available to us now. It would be like the 7th anniversary plates, how they just out of nowhere, you're like, wow, this is very usable now, right?
Yeah.
And recycles effortlessly. So
yeah, I agree. From Desip says Naomi deserved better than to be the female final boss. Yeah, So the moveset I just showed, I didn't put the plates on there because I just wanted to keep them from the green set. Because that's how I'm going to power Raider. I think that's how we're going to have to show her off tomorrow. Because if you notice, that moveset we just did not hit hard. But if you have the Hitman's jacket and the Final Boss Finery, they
That's my
can't
question.
get up. They can't get up.
Final Boss Finery, I bet, just levels them.
Yeah.
It's a great plate, and it needs more recipients, right, to work on. So,
I agree.
and she's in the bloodline by marriage, but she's in.
She is, and she's got the links, which I don't know if Naomi's always had them in here. I've just never noticed, but she's not only got the Fatu family link, she's got the Anawai Maivia family legacy link. Like,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. But this is my problem with her right here. Focused striker. I would chase her. I would be happy to have her if I had focused striker shards. But that's
What
just
if you
not real.
Shards, right? You bought the 1,500 shards and then just used them for Zombie Sammy. Think about that.
Well,
Genius. I bet you hadn't
genius.
even considered doing that. That's how smart I am.
Bought what 1,500 shards?
In her offer, that was $200, right?
Oh,
You just,
jeez.
you just roll those right into Zombie Sammy, and you got what you need. Quit your yapping.
Wow.
That's why I said you hadn't even considered doing that, had you?
I had not, and probably for very good reasons there.
I mean, you can get 500
Oh,
over shards if you really need focused shards that bad. There you go. They're in the shop right now. Just go get them.
yeah. Oof. Oof. Rusty, read Will Breaker's comment right above Piper's, because I
She
think you'll
is-
resonate with this.
Look at that. Let's see. Did 80 pulls because loot have 15. Let's see. Because the loot had 15 superstars he didn't have, and he hit none. Okay, Will. Yes, friend. I am guessing, was it the SummerSlam of Darkness loot? Because I was swinging for the fences, my friend, and got not nary a fuse, as they would
Nary
say,
a fuse.
across the pond. Nothing. I got zilch, man. No gear, no cool Aussie gear, no cool new muscle man, no cool fuse, not even a starfill. I got a lot of
Nothing.
UCC XP. That's what I got. That's all I got.
You know what Dick Van Dyke called that? Bubkiss. You got
Mm.
bubkiss.
Look at this. McMenemy, genius. He'd have to pull Naomi first because you can't use shards from unrecruited superstars. Wow. No wonder he hadn't even considered that.
That's Oh, somebody in here just said, two people in a row, Ben B and 86 or McMenemy said, I got Muda. If you got
Whoa.
Muda,
That's a hit.
that's incredible. Huh.
Yep. Yeah, McDuck, it's not about what we pulled. It's about the friends we made along the way. There it is.
That's right. That's
And the
right.
XP we got for the future claim. Yeah, it was. I hit whammy, 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 whammy. No luck. So
Yep. Well, do we want to read the blog one more time, and then we'll do a little more
Sure.
gameplay?
yeah, let's roll it. Let me
All right.
find it here.
I want Muda. If I didn't need Mello on my roster, I might save up my UCC to try and get Muda. But can we do gameplay of Muda? Yeah, we did a bunch of gameplay last week on him, so we can run it back. He is
Okay.
insane.
Yeah, so Lee, right before we roll our blog, what are you all doing for pulls? I'm curious. Mr. Bubbles, I have been primarily focusing on the midweek contests and the midweek loot because I didn't have very many moments. And so I have been just trying to gather, collect, and do moments for the last 2, 3, however many it was offered, 2 months. So and it never feels good. It never feels good to whiff on the loot. But I can say this: at least with the um, at least with the midweek contest, I've watched my contest, points rise and my medallion inventory rise. And so even if the loot felt bad, the contest still felt good. I can't say that about every contest. And a lot of times with a 6-star guaranteed loot, there is no contest attached. So sometimes you get better pulls out of there. Anyway, just in my opinion, right? I'm just talking about my experience. But um, I like the midweek. That's the loot I go for. And I'll say and then Lee can tell you about his strategy. Or just the um, when it's one poster and shards of that one poster. I've done it and I've had pretty good success with it. Like the Bret Hart Hitman loot, I went all in on it because it was like, and I got him way early in the month because I did it. It just felt like a guarantee almost, like, and it worked out really, really well for me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, mine is kind of tied to, sometimes I wish I wasn't tying myself to weekend loot, but I mean, for us, it's content on Fridays, and so we're monetized on YouTube, and so the weekend polls are sometimes our best. Aside Ozzy's been our best views consistently this month, but oftentimes our polls videos are some of our best views, and so I just do one on each of the weekend events and call it good. Sometimes I do others, and oftentimes I have this thing I say to my wife where I'll be like, "Hey babe," and she'll go, "How much is it?" Not like, "What do you need, babe?" She's like, "How many pulls are you trying to do?" I'm like, "Can I do a $20 pull?" And she's like, let me check the account. And we try to make sure we don't spend money we don't have. So, oh no, Rusty, are you gone again? Rusty's gone. Hold on. Well, it's the curse of this blog, Rusty. What is going on here? Let me show you on stream again. You back? Rusty. Oh man, I literally just brought him back. All right, come on, Rusty. This is hilarious because we're about to start the blog and he wasn't here for the start of it last time. He's about to not be here for it this time, too.
I'm back.
I think this blog is cursed for you, Rusty. I about had to start it without you again.
Did you add me?
I did, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep. Hear you perfect. Your voice is so commanding. It's just the voice of peace and violence all in one.
Wow. I'll use that in my interview tomorrow.
It has been said of me on the internet that I am both the voice of peace and the voice of violence.
Wow. Baby, I said, do your Big Love voice. Where's Big Love been? Did they quit the game or something? Like, Big Love was on every stream for a while.
Things got too steamy on our feeds. Big Love had to make a run for it, Started feeling feelings they had never felt and thinking things they had never thought.
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. Bubbles, we are not recording pulls tonight. I'm going to pull for the Cody loot, and I might even do 2 mega pulls tomorrow night because I think I've figured the math out that if I do that, I should be able to get Cody, depending on how many shards are in the guaranteed section.
That's what I was saying. Aren't we like really close? How far are you from Cody? Like, aren't we knocking on the door with this weekend contest?
I'm like 600 or 700 short of him, but the only guarantee I know of in there is 300. So so there's 800. Oh well, okay, we're about to do the blog read again, but we're 800 is what they're showing, but 500 of them are premium. So I'm guessing that I'll have a little bit less than half to be able to get those premiums, which puts me 1 to 200 shards short, which means 1 to 2 megas ought to get him for me, but we'll see. We'll see.
The differential between our Cody shards has got to just be the RNG, because we've done so much of the same stuff this month, and I'm a little closer. I'm about 325 from him.
McDuck says Cody's amazing. He already took his 6-star gold, so there you go. Well, we need to read the blog one more time. Rusty, do you want to alternate sections? What do you want to do this time?
Yeah. You want me to start it off?
Yeah, you start off. I started last time, so you started off.
Post created by Scopely on August 1st, 2024.
What?
No one's ever read that before. Okay, take that, Professor. You've never read the post created by the timestamp. Okay, here we go. Biggest summer story flash feuds. Champions, we are approaching the final Summer of Darkness weekend leading into this year's SummerSlam. Enjoy PLE-friendly flash feuds, 800 Cody Rhodes, the story continues shards, and contest bags throughout this weekend. Find the new Julius Creed gear on the prize wall and in the loot. Friends, please note, screenshots are taken from test environment, text numbers, items, dates, subject change. Some parts of the contest may include diarrhea, sickness, nausea, vomiting. So check in-game for latest numbers and items once the contest has started.
Okay, now I was holding up one finger because I had one thing to say. Now I got two things to say to you. The first one is I don't actually see anywhere in here that says his gear is in the loot. Just so we're clear, it probably is. I don't remember seeing that actually spelled out. So I'm gonna call it that it may not be, and that would not be.
Side effects include gear changing, not in the loot, and nausea, diarrhea, vomiting.
The second thing I was gonna say is one of my, back like we lived in an era where commercials didn't have to actually spell out the side effects, like they could just advertise something. I remember when they first started adding those to commercials, there was one for this depression medicine, and it said things like side effects may include ED, anal fissures, like uncontrollable weeping, all this kind of stuff. And my friend, just no pause whatsoever, just looks over at me and goes, Lee, do you know what I would be if I had ED, anal fissures, uncontrollable weeping, blah, blah? Depressed! So, anyway, schedule. Here's the schedule.
That's why they're not allowed to sell good-for-you cigarettes anymore at the convenience store,
That's right. Wow. Well, the schedule, solo contest begins 8/2. That's tomorrow at noon Pacific time, ends on Sunday. Faction competition superstars also tomorrow at noon and also ending on Sunday. And then we only have 3 war score competitions. They are spread out so that you don't end up having to feud during SummerSlam, which I don't think makes sense to me, because when I'm watching SummerSlam, I like to play the game.
No, you're never on your phone while you're watching your TV, surely, right?
Never. Never. So, War Score 1, 8/2 at noon, War Score 2, 8/3 at 3 a.m., and War Score 3, 8/3 at 1 p.m., ending around the time the other one starts. And then the flash feuds themselves begin at 8 p.m. Friday night Pacific time. So that's 9 my time. That means that's 11 your time. Are you going to be able to feud at 11 at night?
I don't know. Once I put that CPAP on, it's lights out,
CPAP?
Yeah,
is that
sleeping
cause anal leakage and ED?
No,
and other
it's Vincent. It's my sleep apnea device.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, back to you.
Don't miss out on special SummerSlam deals in the store Saturday, available for 24 hours only. Let's talk about our shard journey this weekend, friends. Reward highlight, 300 Cody. The story continues regular shards. That means achievable through gameplay. 500 premium. That means achievable through typically spending in the shop.
CSN spend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Premium
Uh,
CSS too, but
yeah, it means you need to use something you have previously spent to unlock or shop offers. 100 Tiffy time in the solo milestones. We hope all of the community gets the. We hope all of you get. I'm just checking the chat for the CPAP comment. Okay, 100 solo shards. I'm not going to read that out loud. And 50 premium Canadian icon in the feud battlegrounds contest. On the main prize wall, I want to highlight this. Lee highlighted it earlier. We have Julius, you're my brother. Julius Creed, yellow gear, which gives +4 multi-strength. What else are we going to see on this prize wall, Lee?
oh, that's what. Okay, I'll read that. So we got shards. Notice it doesn't show a prize wall and doesn't even say like these are taken from a test environment. It's just let you read the prize wall here. Solo Sokoa shards. Trish Stratus, the Canadian icon. Hard Times Dusty, way more rare than he should be for an A tier. Umaga, the Samoan bulldozer. LA Knight, yeah. Becky Lynch, Bodacious. Shinsuke, King of Pop style. Jade Cargill, The Storm is Coming. Bianca Belair, Glamour EST. And Cody Rhodes, The American Nightmare. Rusty, do you know how many of those characters I have on my roster? 3. I have 3 of those characters on my roster. The rest of them are all ones that I am not even close to. So, dang.
I have 4. I have 1 you don't have?
You have Jade. I don't have Jade.
Jade.
No, you got... Yeah, because you also have Glamour EST, and I don't have her. I've got Nightmare, I've got Pop Style, and I've got Trish. That's it.
I would love to get Dusty shards. His shards have been very hard to come by. Very hard. That would be really cool. Straps. Everyone needs straps. Cody Rhodes story continues. 100% gem damage strap. Ultimate reward gem strap. Cody for the story continues. Then you're going to have ultimate reward gem straps also for Julius Creed, Tiffany Stratton, Brutus Creed, Modern Powerhouse, Modern Trickster, Modern Technician, and ultimate reward move strap, Modern Technician, ultimate reward move strap, Modern Trickster. So covering all of our bases there, that's just about everybody you'd want to strap for.
Yeah, that's right. I guess I get other, which means there's also econ. All right, moving on.
All right. Don't neglect those Fury 2s, friends.
I know. I need as many as possible.
Let's take a look at the biggest summer story bag. If you look closely at this, of course, this is a test environment, so it may not be actual, but I like that Cody is pullable in this bag. I like that Bodacious Becky shards are available in these bags. I like that more of the community is going to get Judgment Day shards in case they don't have all 3 of those. So very, very nice. The solo contest starts at max milestone's 12 million points, 800 Cody Rhodes shards in the solo contest. But as Lee gave us a disclaimer earlier, 500 of those are behind the premium section of the contest. There's also going to be bags and 33 prize wall medallions in that solo contest. The top 200 can earn more. This is what I'm hoping, right? There's going to be some leaderboard Cody shards as well, Lee, so that's good news. And 6-star gold tokens as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So before I read the feud battlegrounds, Will Breaker has asked that you acknowledge his awesome joke above, and since it's directed at you, I think you should read it.
Where's it at?
It's above hip designers.
Aviation mask with Maverick helmet and Top Gun sheets and a goose nightlight. Yeah, that's true. It's very true. And no, there's been some of the people in this chat, they legit have a CPAP because they're saying things that only the PAP squad would understand. Like the non-CPAPers, they would not understand this business that they're posting factual actuals.
Gotcha. Well,
Are you
okay.
pap or no pap, Lee? Where you at, bro? You
I
pap
have
squad?
not had a schmear yet, actually. So, bagels and schmear, bagels and schmear.
Oh my.
Feud battleground competitions, max milestone 200 million for those who are asking, and that is across the weekend, like it has been in the last few Flash feuds. You get 50 Canadian Trish shards, 8 biggest summer story medallions, 10,000 biggest summer story feud loot coins. So last time we read this, somebody asked, "What? Wait a second, is there no feud loot or whatever?" This is where it's confirming it. It just doesn't say it elsewhere. 3 biggest summer story bags and 2.125000 biggest story contest points, with a top 1 getting a 4-star gold Cody Rhodes, and the top 800 getting up to 250,000 biggest summer story solo contest points on the leaderboard. Woof.
Question. Does the blog explicitly reveal that the vinyl is in the milestone rewards?
It
That
does
came out.
not. It is in one of the graphics though. I'd have to go back and find which
Okay,
one.
so
But it
we're assuming this is the final weekend. It's the final weekend reward. It's the gold chest payday. Um, we're assuming that because we play the game a lot, and that's usually how it works, right?
Yeah.
Should it not be there?
We will raise heck.
We'll advocate on your behalf, friends.
There you go. It ought to be there, and that's what's keeping me from getting my 6-star gold Aussie. So I will insistently advocate.
Okay. Lee and I will be the ambassadors from the public, so
Yes.
we will plead.
Yes.
I'm trusting it's going to be there though. I can't imagine it not. Lee went through all the battlegrounds. Is it time? Here are our contest superstars. This is how you get the points. This is how you rack them up quickly. Win a faction feud battle with. Now here's our CSS, our contest superstars, which are required to get these battleground points. Cody Rhodes' story continues, 5 million points, limit 4. Solo Sokoa, 3.3 million, limit 4. Dusty Rhodes Hard Times, 3.3, limit 4. Damian Priest, The Judgment Day, 3.3, limit 4. Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness, 1.25 million, limit 4. That's your Feud 1 CSS.
Feud 2.
And yes, friends, the free playable character that you've had all month, yes, the points are less. Astute observation, but I agree. And it kind of makes sense, I guess, right? Feud 2, Julius Creed, the Creed Brothers, 3.3 million, limit 4. Sami Zayn, the new Acro champ, 3.3 million, limit 4. Eddie Steiner, bro, there's big points right there, 3.3 million, limit 4. And Brutus Creed, the Creed Brothers, limit 4. I've got the most CSS for Feud 2, but I don't have Zammy the champ.
I don't have him either.
Feud 3. This is our female feud and our longest feud. Trish Stratus, Canadian Icon, 3.3 million, limit 4. Bianca Belair, Glamorous, she's the Powerhouse Legend, 3.3 million, limit 4. Bodacious Becky, she's the Tech Legend, 3.3 million, limit 4. Tiffany Stratton, she's the new Modern Acro. Tiffy Time, 3.3 million, limit 8. I said 8. Double the points for Tiffy. But notice, friends, Tiffy to get the line bonus is required at 6-star. Nikita Lyons, Ready to Pounce, 3.3 million, limit 4. Any Rhea Ripley, Rhea. I like Acro Legends, Heavy Metal.
I do too.
1.25 million, limit 4. Any Bayley, 1.25 million, limit 4. Hey, wait, those aren't the free characters. Why are they half points? Well, probably because it's a longer feud, and there's 8 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So counts as 2 feuds.
Yep. That's true. Well, the biggest summer story faction contest, max milestone 50 million minus 1. You're welcome for that minus 1 there. And Mr. I believe in Supe Hindry. So there's a faction CSS and a battleground contest. How does that work? Just like it does the last couple of Flash feuds. The milestones for you are all tied together, and then there's a faction specific event that goes along with it. And all I get to tell you is there's a summer story medallion bag and 3 story bags, and then the top 1,000 factions. So if you're not in the top 1,000 factions, what are you even doing with your life?
Join Battletoads this weekend if you're not in the top 1,000.
I knew
the
you
battles. I don't know a person in Battletoads, but I have enthusiastically recruited for them at random, just as an act of goodwill towards the community.
Right. All right. Yeah.
Is that all you're going to read?
That's all I got. Yeah, that was my section. It was a whole 2 words.
Is that a real faction, or are they punking me? Is the nude ministry an actual faction as well? Yeah. Okay, nice. I approved it. So let them recruit. You can recruit in the chat. That's fine with me, right? Sensei Grease. Oh no! Did you see what he wrote? Did you call them bad as well? I called no factions bad ever, and I made it clear. I let it be known, and man, that's some salt in the wound. War score competition, max milestone 750,000. Top 1 on the leaderboard can get Cody Rhodes. The story continues at 3-star gold, and I'm predicting that's going to be Will Breaker from the chat. He's going to be number 1 on the leaderboard this weekend. Can you believe it, Lee?
That would be amazing.
150,000 of the biggest summer story faction contest points each war score competition.
So even if you max your faction or your solo 200 million, you got to log back in to at least get your war score for your faction. Limited time tours. On Friday, the story continues with Story Cody Rhodes, the new one, and if you get him, you get bonus rewards, but it only is day 1. So you got to pull him or shard recruit him on Friday to get those, or before Saturday. Challenge tour with normal being a 6-star, hard technician and hell powerhouse, and any raw. So hopefully you got the Miz last month. He'll eat through that.
This blog to announce Benny Smodges Gaming has entered the chat.
What?
Smodge alert. Benny's here.
Follow Benny. Click his name. Click follow. Subscribe to his YouTube. I believe in Benny Smodge.
I did, Benny. I did like ! Benny. Does that not work?
Should. I don't know.
Let me try this.
I don't know.
No,
nope.
I don't. You know what?
We're gonna have Goldie fix him again.
Well, it also might be just because I'm on my Rusty account.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But please, friends, our friend Benny Smadra, he makes some of the best content around, right? And you're going to want to follow it. Especially, my favorite thing that Benny does is he posts unlikely suspects that new plates work really, really well on and revitalize. Right? Like the nearing end plate on Striker Honky Tonk Man. That was a Benny creation, right? So I love seeing, whoa, this guy's relevant again? That's the kind of dynamic content you'll get from Smodges Gaming.
Right. Well, there you go. I love it, Benny. Follow Benny. He's amazing. Friday, biggest brawl, modern, with any Imperium or Judgment Day. Saturday, Creed Brothers modern with Creed Brothers. And then Sunday, you got Extreme Rules with either Leech or Multiply gems. And on the Leeches, you got to have a Trickster. On the Multiply, you got to have a Technician. Rusty. Why don't you read through the rewards and the flash feed requirements? Because otherwise you're going to read 2 words too.
Rewards for the tours. 20 of the biggest summer story medallions, but it requires the new Cody Rhodes. So that's his limited tour.
Mine says 3. You read that this 20 last time as well. Mine says 3.
What?
Yeah.
20 biggest summer story medallions.
No, refresh. It's 3.
Okay. Refresh. Do me a favor, you refresh, because mine says 20.
Okay, I will do
this
myself.
Is awesome. I hope once he refreshes,
Oh, it does say 20.
Oh, the community
Dang.
gets bored, Lee. Stop gatekeeping us. Stop trying to keep us from rewards, Lee. Why would you want to do that? Side effects include Lee being a miserly reward hog. Nice.
Wow.
So 20 medallions. Your night just got better if you've got the new Cody Rhodes. 6.3 million of the biggest summer story solo contest points, and one biggest summer story bag, and one biggest summer story feud boost. That's your still steps. That's how you get your score up, friends.
There you go.
Sorry to embarrass you in publicly. I just thought the community should get more. You wanted to give them less. I thought they deserve more.
I'm just saying, whatever, man. Whatever. 20 for Lee, 20 for Rusty, 3 for Lee. There you go.
Oh man. No, I am glad. I would love to recruit Cody before that. And try to get that tour. That'd be really good.
I would love it too. Like I said, I'm gonna go hard tomorrow. Let's see what happens. So we've got the feud requirements on screen. We've read them, and you can see them in game. Do you want to read them, Rusty, or do Scrooge Lee? Come on now, come on.
Yeah. Feud 1. Here's our top line requirement as Cody Rhodes' story continues, and you're gonna get all that juicy bonus right there next to it. Feud 2, Solo Sikoa at 6-star required, and any Trick Star required at 6-star. But notice, friends, 50% trap gem damage. You're going to want to use Ozzy Osbourne in that 6-star Trickster spot. Bottom line for Feud 1, any Rhodes family 5-star, any Modern, any Showboat, and Open. Most importantly, first-time wins with a Superstar in Brawl equals 65,000 points for first-time wins. There it is.
Wow. And Feud 2, you've got Julius, Creed, the Creed Brothers, and Open for your top line. Any Steiner for 6 stars on the midline bonus, plus a Technician at 6-star and Open. And that does give you bleed damage, but Rusty, trap gems that cause bleed, such as with Ozzy, are probably not going to get buffed by that. Double check me later, but usually that's the way that works. And then any Raw 5-star, not 6-star, 5-star, any Judgment Day, any Powerhouse, and Open. So you're guaranteed, if you logged in a lot recently, you were given the Judgment Day Finn Balor. So you at least have one Judgment Day. You should have a 5-star Raw. You should be good to go. First time wins, Superstar in the Brawl, gets you 65k points. And on to Feud 3 with Rusty.
I would just like to point out, official content creator Benny Smaja said, wouldn't it be cool if we got a Fuse poster every month like Ozzy? I totally agree with that proposal. That would be cool.
I'm Team Benny. Yes.
Feud,
that would be amazing.
100%. Feud 3, it's August 3rd at 9 p.m. Pacific, all the way overnight until 8/4 at noon Pacific. It's your female feud. You can stay up all night and feud with the ladies if that's your cup of tea. Trish Stratus, Canadian Icon, and an Open requirement to get the top line bonus. Tiffy Stratton, 6-star. Got to have her 6-star to get that middle line bonus, and any Powerhouse at 6-star to get that middle line bonus. And any Rhea Ripley 5-star, any Raw, any Technician, and Open to get the bottom line bonus. First time wins, once again, will give you 65,000 points for a Superstar in a Brawl. And there you have it. But
and
wait.
Be sure.
We accused Lee of being a withholder of rewards. I'm going to give him a chance to make it right. I'm going to give him a chance to give away. Lee, you have my permission to give away a free Cody Rhodes to somebody this weekend.
Oh, wait, excuse me? That's all right, Furpo Jr. Totally I love free. That. Let's do it. So here's how it works, guys. Go on the official forum. Click that button right there. After you've followed Benny Smaja, also follow Merrick's Gaming. We love them both. And then constructively feedback over onto that said forum, which doesn't mean you can't be upset about something. It doesn't mean you can't not like something. It's just constructive feedback is, here's what I didn't like, here's how I would do it better, here's my suggestion, let's go, right? So don't just say, this sucks, everything sucks, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, side effects include anal leakage. Just give what you liked, what you didn't like, and your suggestion for how you could have made it better. And then I am going to click a like right there. I'm guessing Rusty was the first like. Were you the first like? We didn't leak the blog.
I did it.
Okay.
I clicked like.
Merrick's wasn't here for the anal leakage conversation, apparently. So sorry you missed that. Well, Rusty, we've only got a few minutes, and we've got a community reaction polls video to do. Are you ready for me to FaceTime you?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Hold on.
I'm just having a private conversation in the public chat with Mirix about, can we figure out how to make Tiffy work with purple blue, right? Purple blue moves. Oh, hang on. Will you call me one more time so I can answer on my laptop? We want to figure out how to make Tiffy really good using her plate and Naomi in a purple-blue fashion. I think that's possible, guys. Can we crack it open, wide open?
Maybe. I think Merrick's is up to the task.
Hit mute on your FaceTime icon. If anybody can figure it out, it's Zorro. But if anybody else can figure it out, it's Smodge's Gaming. But if anybody else can figure it out, it'll be Merrick.
And if no one else can figure it out, I'll give it a shot. You know, I'll try.
We're in rare form tonight, Em. We're glad you're here with us.
All right. Well, let me set up the intro real quick, and we are going to do a polls reaction. We don't have any polls of mine, but we got polls from somebody else in the community. Hold on.
It's not still daylight where you are. It is not daylight. I'm talking over the intro.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat. We are live on the official Twitch on a Thursday night with 82 of our very best friends, and we have one of our best, best buds from a faction we're a part of, who sent us a video. Now, it's a few days old at this point, and said, I want you to react to this.
You just told me this is my best bud. Who is it?
It's your very best bud. Well, hold on. You're gonna see, because I'm pulling it from his YouTube. So we're gonna react. He sent me the video, but it's got his logo. Ready? There it is. That is Soupster from Toxic Mafia.
He is my best bud. My BB.
Your BB? Your Habibi?
Look at that tiger background. I can't even look at the loot. I'm just enamored by the tiger.
Right? Here, let me take away Naomi for a second here, and the character is not
on his screen. Yours?
No, that's on ours. Okay, there we go. Now you can see. Follow Soupster on YouTube, and we're gonna react. He's showing us what's in the loot. This was the Creed Continues loot. So, was that last weekend? I think.
That's good loot.
Yeah. I didn't hit on it, but whatever. It was good loot, I guess.
All of the loot that I have not won have blurred together into one continuous bad memory, so I don't even remember their names.
The Tube of the U. That's very Davey D of you, Willbreaker.
Okay. And no gear. It's 40, right? You taught me that. Right. So 40 even. There's no gear.
There's no gear, and why are you letting it ride right off the bat there? Dexter Loomis?
Shards. Are those focused shards? I think they are.
I think they are. That would have been a hit for me. Just saying. Oh.
Those D'Lo shards would have been a hit for me, because I'm still on the hunt for D'Lo and Powerhouse Braun.
Yep.
The Ivar troll. Thanks for nothing, Ivar.
Merrick said those focused shards are like gold.
Have you noticed that? Ivar's not on WWE TV every other match anymore, so that's a good thing. We've made progress.
The match that Ivar had against Otis was surprisingly one of my favorite matches of the last year. Like, the two of them did a cruiserweight match.
That was a good match.
Crazy.
Lee, I noticed Soupster is using an auto clicker because no one clicks that fast and that accurate. I'm assuming, right?
I don't know,
It's
maybe.
an auto click feature.
Yeah, our friend Iron Sheik 84 sent us both an auto clicker, and I can't. It's like hitting skip all. I appreciate you sending it to me, Iron Sheik. I just can't do it. It's like skip all to me.
Feel the excitement through the mouse as I click
know.
my polls.
I gotta get that energy. I'm paying for that endorphin rush, so I might as well have it, right?
I don't know if he's using. It's really slowed down.
Yeah, maybe he's not.
I don't even see the click anymore.
Yeah.
He's doing some kind of superstitious clicking, like tap, tap, tap. Maybe it's Morse code. Maybe there's a secret message in this video, friends. If you know Morse code and want to decipher what his message is.
Maybe you take classes on the weekends, get someone to watch
We
your
do
kids.
not reflect thoughts or opinions of his Morse code message, though, unless it's positive.
Benny Smod just said, "Hey, I almost pulled Naomi this event. I got the Great Khali." That's kind of a different one there.
So accurate. It's so accurate.
Yeah, and somebody, Willbreaker said, "My tribal chief, Merrick's. We acknowledge you, tribal chief."
I wonder if Merrick's is part of our CPAP squad that we were talking about earlier. I'm not assigning. I don't want to break his HEPA, medical confidentiality there. But what? You don't use one? Well, you should. I sleep like a baby with mine. We're gonna be selling them on our stream tonight for the low price.
And side effects. No, we're not going back to that. We're not. This loot for Soupster so far has been terrible. Has there been anything that's hit?
I'm writing comedy bits here to keep us entertained. It's bad loot.
Well, I'm assuming Soupster wouldn't send me a dud, but you never know. You never know. What if this is the hit? Pull 24. Oh, nice. Whoa, nice. Good hit.
Theme song. Like, I love it. It's still his thing.
I know. I love ska. Needs to make a fifth wave comeback. What are we on? We were on third wave ska, so now we're on fifth wave.
Yeah. Yep. That was nice. That was a big hit.
That was nice. So, do you think that's the only thing he's going to get out of this loot? What's your over under? Was that the big hit, or is there something else coming?
I think there's more. I think this is a troll. He sent us. This is a brag video. Oh no! Okay, I thought that was a hit. I was like,
that's 2 6-star Sammys though in one loot.
I don't have Tech Sammy or Powerhouse Sammy. So
Tech Sammy's good.
Or Acro Sammy.
Or you don't have the original Acro Sammy?
Yeah, I do have him, but I don't have Zombie Sammy either.
Oh.
My best Sammy is Conspiracy Theory Sammy.
Nice.
Cal Bob.
I just took Zombie Sammy to max 6-star gold, so he is one of 3 top end of my roster. Hey, there's another Sammy right there.
That's my Sammy right there.
That's your Sammy?
That's the
# that's my Sammy. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh!
What?
Soupster. Soupster.
He's just... This is, on all accords, an incredible loot. I didn't have that result.
I didn't either.
Man, I'm glad he did. He
Wow.
actually carried the boss battle as a faction, so I'm celebrating. I didn't know how he got the Cody. Now I know. Now I know he got Cody and Sammy. What if he gets a third, Lee? What if he gets a third? Can you imagine?
Yeah, Soupster.
He gets some... incredible. Well, silver,
right here.
Silver.
Oh, okay.
Okay, quick.
Acknowledge the soup.
I know. I want Soupster to do my pulls from now on.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh, right here, right? Nope, more Sam. But if he unlocks Powerhouse Sammy, he'll have gotten like every Sammy in the game in one loot.
Merrick said, best pull was the Dexter shards. Changed my mind. Right? Yeah, the focus striker.
Nice.
Man.
Will Breaker makes you angry. I know. I pulled on this loot and got absolutely nothing. I think I got a fuse. I got one fuse or something like that.
Oh no, Merrick!
Look at those
shards. Oh no! Oh no!
5 gold? Oh, Defendiendo.
He is rolling in the focus striker. He's a rich man.
You don't want to be a rich man. All right, 5 gold?
No doubt.
No diggity.
How many's left? I can't see how many are left.
2.
2
left. So this is his guaranteed right here, but more
shards. Bro, he's going home with 6,000 and the Julius hit. Oh, and he's already got Julius. So he doesn't even need the Julius shards.
Oh my gosh, look at those top rewards though.
So he's still recruiting Powerhouse Sammy. So that's wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he misses him now that he's got Cody. Holy cow. That was some good stuff.
Structure shards, right?
Yeah. Oof. Wow. Well, congratulations there, Soupster. You won the Pulls Championship. Oh wait, that's DJ's channel. Never mind. We can't give that away.
Yeah. DJ said he's not going to ship the belt to us no matter how good our pulls are, so
unless I want to pay him $500, and I don't have that laying around here, so
it stays at this address. That's what DJ.
Well, Merrick's is calling for copyright infringement, so we better end this video here of community polls reaction for Soupster. If you guys would like us to react to your polls videos, get in touch with us on the Discords, and we would be glad to try and make that happen. Rusty, take us out.
Well, thanks for not only joining us for this polls video, but also thanks for joining us on stream tonight, friends. As we end this polls video, we'll probably also end the stream as well. So we're glad you joined us. We're going to raid Merrick's channel. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hit it, Lee.
Does this count as raiding Merrick's channel?
Yeah, exactly.
No, we are going to raid you, Merrick's. We are sending 79 people to you.
Get the raid started. Someone that knows how. Just type raid Merrick's and we're gone. We're going. Or Smaja, you go live, Benny, and we'll raid you.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Smash Kez, if you're still on here, I'll send you a Streamlabs link in a few moments. You don't like these people? Whoa, boss.
This was fun. This was a fun blog read. Kind of kept it light. Yeah, I like Flash Feud Weekend. Hey, let me tell you my secret to Flash Feuds. That's because it's just you and me, friends. My secret is I buy the $4.99 collector's pack all month, so that at Flash Feud I get like plus 50% steps, right? And I get the extra 2 steps. I think I don't know how many I get. I max the steps perk, and I get with my IOW promoters plus that. That's how I can do less work and get more points.
Nice.
That's my secret.
Nice. Well, Smash Kez is here. Sexy time, apparently. Well, why don't you and I go have a private conversation, huh?
He's got to get it all in before school starts back. You know, he's an educated, so.
That's right. You gotta calm those. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
all right.
Secret to Flash shooting as well.
All right. Well, I will. I'll Discord you a Streamlabs link in a few moments. For anybody else, we appreciate you. Thanks for joining us on Thursday. But Rusty, tell them what's happening tomorrow, and then we'll go.
Join us for our Friday night stream. Enter the chat where you and me and Lee will be hanging out. We'll be power rating. I don't know. Maybe we'll even take a suggestion in our Discord for who we're going to power. We're going to be doing pulls.
Probably Naomi.
We're going to try to twist somebody at Scopely's arm to get y'all a giveaway, too. We're going to be pushing for that. And I am going to be subversively feuding off camera while Lee leads our stream and I rack up the points.
No, you're not, because Flash Feud doesn't start until 2 hours after our stream.
Oh, I'll be watching SmackDown the whole time then. Just kidding. Nice.
Oh, we can power rate Z Sammy. That's a good call. I think Naomi. Merrick says power rate Naomi and then Acro Naomi. That would be a contrast. Oh, hello.
Power rate all three Naomis like we did with the Wyatt
Right.
series. Oh, poor. We need some total Bray reworks just to honor the legacy. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, Benny, you're gonna get us in trouble. I don't think we can use that, man.
Who's that? No, just kidding. Yeah.
All right,
Well,
I'm hitting in stream. I gotta go. Oh, you just said the same thing.
Here we go.